The National Football League on EA Sports. And we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Cincinnati Bengals. Next on Madden Football.
Banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills. We're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And away we go in Cincinnati. Returning it from the 4. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
When Joe Burrow's between the white lines, he's one of the game's best and most entertaining quarterbacks. He just has a cool factor that is the envy of so many. Nothing seems to bother them other than some injuries that unfortunately have ended seasons early. When he's on the field, the timing, the anticipation, Kate, the precision with which he plays, he has very few peers.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Burrow from the gun. He's got it over the middle. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Higgins makes the catch. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They get 13 on the pickup. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
First down from the red zone. Connects with his back, Khalil Herbert. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
They send the tight end in motion. Short pass brought in. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
As a quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
To throw again, it's Burrow. That's caught for the first. Touchdown, Cincinnati! Well, whether he stays the go-to guy the entire game, we will all judge together. But no doubt about it on that opening drive, Brock. He was the star. Bunch of catches and a touchdown to begin this one.
Yeah, I think this is twofold. Number one, you love to get this guy started early. He's a playmaker. He's a difference maker. Number two, this defense, well, they better be on high alert because this offense feels like they have a matchup they can attack, and that time attack a third time for 6.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. And leading them out, someone who's still the pride of Wyoming University and Fireball, California. One of the league's best and biggest arms, Josh Allen.
We've seen a lot of big arms come and go in the NFL. Few translate that talent, though, into stardom, quite like Josh Allen. It's fun for me on the college football road when I ask these young quarterbacks who they idolize, who they look up to. And just about every big guy that can run says the same thing, Josh Allen, because that skill set is so tantalizing. A player who can rip off a highlight reel play with the pass and just as easy with the down in just about any situation.
Kincaid there to bring it in near the sideline.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. First tone of the game for James Cook. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're up against it here on 4th down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt, and it'll be Bengals football. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he's just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
From the gun, a give to Brown. Brushes him off with ease. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the 1st quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. He puts some power on a deep one left. Brought in inside the 20. That goes for 36 yards. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. This one's caught. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Pass didn't work on 2nd. Let's see how that affects this 3rd down. Burrow out of the shotgun. Escape. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
On 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. From the left hash, 34 yards away. Butker knocks it through. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Buffalo offense out there for their 2nd drive of the contest. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Complete to Shakir. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
2nd and 3 now. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. It's a design boot. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. The Bills working here. Allen now on 1st down. Complete. It's Cooper. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Sometimes, let's face it, it's just better to be lucky than good. Your mind as a runner always goes to worst-case scenario when you feel that ball get knocked loose. That time the sideline saved him and his team.
Slot receiver headed left. First down throw for Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. So it'll be second down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact.
And in, touchdown Buffalo! Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Return coming from the 6. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. They've got first down from the 31. Burrow setting to throw. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills will take over beyond their own 40. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Allen setting up play action. Finds Kincaid. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On first down, Allen has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
All set up now for first and 10. Blitz coming here, Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. He's got a gain of 6 there. That was Geno Stone up there to make that play.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. To the air again, Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Keon Coleman that time. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Allen on the play action. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Allen gonna throw again. And he scores. It's a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take the lead just before halftime. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Bass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills take a 4-point lead. Bass now to kick this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And that's good for a gain of 5. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bills leading. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Reports.
These two teams heading out of the tunnel, and we're ready to get back to it. For the call of the second half, here is the great Kate T. Scott. Kate?
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Ty Johnson now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now here's the Bills offense. They've got it first to begin the 3rd. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the 3rd. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Connects with Cook. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively. He gets a couple, and it'll bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Pass complete to Cook. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
New set of downs for him from the 46. They send a man in motion. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Big gain, has them across the 40. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Kid, it just feels like any time this guy touches the ball, it's a big play waiting to happen. He could be lined up wide, or when they use him as a runner. If someone doesn't get a hand on him quick, he's gone.
Handoff headed right. It's Cook. Along this sideline inside the 25. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Now Allen off the play action. Coleman with the grab. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Give him a 1-yard pickup there, but that's not going to help a ton. It's 3rd and 15. Back to throw now, Allen. Buys time, rolling right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Three-quarters in the books from this one. It's Bills ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. On the handoff, here's Davis. Goes up and over for the touchdown. The Bills now lead by 10. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills drive their lead to 11. Bass now to kick this away. Has this at the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Burrow from the gun. A quick slant. Here's Gesicki. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 31. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Hits him on the out route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
New set of downs for him at the 38. To throw again, it's Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Kid, I was on the field with a young high school quarterback just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other and give him a chance to make a play.
And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Offense up to the line fast. On 1st down, here's Burrow. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And they get this down to the 28. They gain 14 on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 1st down, Burrow to throw. Taken in by Chase, left side. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. The throw is caught. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds. Now hang on, looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to throw it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Right on the edge of the goal line for first and goal, and I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a first down pass play can and certainly was effective.
The Bengals getting ready for a big two-point try late. Setting up to pass. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Gonna need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. But then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. And to consider that golf analogy, well, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
So exactly a minute and a half left on the clock as they try to get this ball back. And the Bills are able to secure this kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Needed to try it, we all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, a quick stop, a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here's Cook. And he works this to the 38 before going down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Another one for Cook. And this one doesn't have the juice of that last one. He's stopped at the line. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Back to throw it. Cook hauls it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
This won't run out the clock just yet, Brock. They're going to have to kneel it again after this one. The Bills take a knee, and they'll let the seconds tick away in this win.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
After one final kneel down, partner, and this should do it. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? Or both?
All of us.
Yeah,
All of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.